making another huge win on the road. You know, I thought the lads themselves were great. Sort of, you dug in and, you know, made up for Connor to get his goal. It's been coming, hasn't it? He's worked hard for it. But, you know, another committed away performance. What do you think?
Yeah, it's standard brutal away performance, isn't it?
Yeah.
It just seems to be away from home. We know how to get over the line. And look, it wasn't pretty, but I thought, listen, first half I thought we were really good. It could have been 3 or 4. First half we've missed some really, really good chances. I thought we dealt with the pitch wasn't at the best, but credit to the ground staff who got it on. It's, you know, it's a tough time of year, isn't it, with all the strain, but I thought we dealt with the conditions well. First half, a little bit disappointed to only go in 1-0, but Connor to get his first goal, you see what it means to everyone, doesn't it? Even the fans, the players, us as staff. The lad works hard, training, every game gives us all, and you know, we deserved it. But then the second half was a little bit different because obviously you're defending the slope, which you don't realise how much of a slope it is. And fair play to Kidsgrove, they put it on us. They went 3 up top and they just bombarded those balls, didn't we? But I thought Marley and Richie Sutton and Jay and Smig dealt with all things. The middle 3 were really good. And the good thing for us is at the moment is our squad's strong. I mean, we were missing Tom Peterson, Berkey today. Through illness for Berkey, and you know, we can bring quality on like Carbo, Scott Sefton, Carney. You know, the squad's strong, and we seen it out, and then what a header from Scott. What a goal that was, you know what I mean? And it was good just to get the 2-0 win, and it was good to bounce back from last week, because last week was a little bit disappointing from our point of view because we've been such on a good run. But you know, you'd take losing 1 game in 10. You know, we just got to keep going.
Great. Want to look at the position it's put us in. You know, you come into this on the back of last week. I'm sure. Well, by the looks of the performance, we've sort of, you know, dealt with a few things that we did wrong last week, and we have really put in a bit of a solid display. And you know, Kidsgrove are a good side. You know, we've seen it when they come to our place. You know, what sort of threat they can pose. But it just showed that, you know, all over the pitch how everyone, you know, sort of put in their graft as well. You know, we could have scored more, but you know, dealt with everything they had. It's to the best of our abilities, and you know, from the disappointment of last week, this is very, very much a high, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. As I said to you, we're not going to win every game. We're going to drop points and we're going to lose games of football. It's how you bounce back, and we said that this week, and the lads have bounced back. You know, good debut from Joe Woolley as well. He's come in, he's created a lot of chances for us. He's going to be good for us, he really is. I'm excited to work with him. You know, as I said, we've got a good group. Main thing is now is recover, training session for Tuesday. Big massive game against Trafford on Good Friday. That's the biggest game of the season. That's the biggest game of the season. We've got to go and get 3 points at home. That's what we've got to start doing. It's a busy weekend, isn't it? You know, you go to Trafford at home and then you go to City Liverpool away. We don't have to know how big that is, do we? But
no, it's massive.
All it was today, get the 3 points and see what sort of performance we put in. We put a solid display in, so clean sheet. Let's move on.
Yeah, you mentioned now it's sort of just counting down until the close of the season. Every game now is a cup final, isn't it? Every game is absolutely just as important as each other. When you look at sort of the table, you know, we're playing the City Liverpool. You know, we're playing teams around us, but you're also playing teams down the bottom, which you're obviously going to expect tough games. They'll be fighting for their lives as well. So you mentioned every game now is a cup final, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, and you know what, we wouldn't want it any other way, would we? You know, as I said, the day we walked through the door, I'll be brutally honest, I never thought this day be here, that we'd be in the playoffs with what we had to go through, and we had to rebuild. And but the credit goes to the players, because listen, we can ask them to play a formation, we can do whatever we want, but they've got to go out and do things. And we've got, as I said, we've got a special group on it. They're good bunch, honest lads.
Yeah,
it's not going to be rosy all the time. We're not going to win every game, but as I said, you got to enjoy your wins. And like I said, we've got, as you said, 6 cup finals. We know how many points we need. We're just going to try and get it.
Yeah, it's all part of the highs and lows, isn't it? You bring on the subs there. You've got Scotty Sefton. You know, he goes up top for Connor, and it goes and gets his goal. All part of the master plan.
Yeah, pal. When you lose Berkey and Tom,
2 massive players.
Yeah, they are massive players for us. And you know, the good thing is when we signed Carbo, we didn't just sign him as a left back. You know, we can play in numerous positions. And to be fair, I thought he come on, he was excellent.
Yeah.
But then obviously Connor's worked tirelessly, and he'd run out of leg. So throw Scotty up there and see what he brings. And you know, it is nice when that happens when you're as a manager, when you bring a sub on and it has an impact like that. But as I said, but you know what, I want to give a little bit of special message to Jake Burton today.
Yeah, he was
you know,
superb.
to be fair, he hasn't had much minutes because obviously Ben and Berkey have been really good in the last 2 months, and he's had to wait. But today I thought he was excellent. His work rate, his desire to go and tackle.
Yeah.
Listen, didn't really happen for him in front of goal, but I'll take the ugly side of football more than that side of it. And you know, credit to him. But yeah, listen, big win. Let's go and have a good drink and see you next week.
Thank you, mate.